I am Aishatu Abubakar Baju, Commissioner of Police in charge Force Animal Branch, and now the new elected President of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria. I feel great. At least we're going to see a change. We have a motherly touch. You see the big difference. The veterinary community, I want to tell them that there is a very wonderful and vibrant council that has just come in. All the members of the council, I have so much confidence in. I'm sure we have one of the best councils ever in the history of the veterinary council. And I can assure the veterinarians that they are going to see a great change, that we're going to make history.
At least, because before we start building on top of a block, we need to be sure that the foundation is right. There are so many things we believe that the board members themselves need to address and deal with and be in good grasp of, so that when we begin to also make the blocks of them, then of course it's going to be for the betterment of the profession, and we will work better in the long run.
In this digital age, there are so many changes that is expected so that we move forward. At least if we look at the number of veterinarians coming out and the space for their job that is limited, there are very, very high expectations to change the pattern of engagement of veterinarians for school days. So this is where we are going to pay more attention, because we don't think government will continue to accommodate the number that is being produced. The profession will become more buoyant and lucrative.
We invited by the veterinary family in Nigeria to the retreat being organized for members of the governing board of Veterinary Council of Nigeria, who were inaugurated on March 5th, 2020 by me. I am deeply impressed by this gesture of the VCN, which I have been told is for the membership of the board to join hands together in charting a new course for the council that will ultimately bring about improved service delivery for the betterment of veterinary profession and by extension to overall Nigerian society.
Came on board, there are so many things that we think we should move the veterinary profession to the level it deserves to be. And this is a time for us to come together in-house, close the doors, and see how do we reinvigorate the veterinary profession so that we can place it on the right platform and have developed a roadmap. That roadmap would guide us on what we need to do, what the things we need to achieve, and give ourselves timeline, so that at the particular time we now come and review, all of you will be invited, so that you can now come and score us and say, we said we do this, this is the roadmap, have we achieved this? And the whole aim is in line with our statutory responsibility as being the regulatory body for the veterinary profession. That's we're now regulating the training as a knowledge, the standard of knowledge in veterinary practice, as well as the practice itself.
And luckily for us, we have a very vibrant president who has very, very ambitious foresight. And I think under her leadership, we'll achieve a lot.
On behalf of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria, as being one of the statutory responsibilities of Council, regulate premises across the Federation, I hereby inaugurate the Oyo State Veterinary Practices Committee today.
The significance of this program is that the Veterinary Council of Nigeria, who is the sole responsibility for regulating veterinary activity in all the states of the Federation, commenced the flag-off ceremony of inauguration of Veterinary Premises Registration Committee in Oyo State. And this is to say that after 60 days, all illegal and unregistered veterinary private premises will be sealed up.
One nation coming, freedom, peace and unity.
to welcome you to
This
our farm.
is serious. Everything is serious. I don't even have overwhelmed, sir. I'm overwhelmed. I also want to say a very big thank you for all the support you have been giving us since we came on board. We always run to you and Dr. Alasa. And when there's problem, I'll say, oh, let me call you and and I know that at every given time you listen to us and you give us that support. We don't take that for granted at all.
On behalf of Mr. Babajide Olusola, we say a big welcome to you. But we are very humbled to have you here in our midst this morning. Considering all that we have been doing as a ministry in the last couple of months, I think this is a befitting occasion to have the Vet Council of Nigeria come to Lagos, sit in our office here today, and discuss with us around the things that we are doing in Lagos State and what we also plan to do. I think we couldn't have had it any better, and we say a big welcome to you and a big thank you to you as well.
What we want, this is what we want, we're looking at it. Maybe to save ourselves going to be answered. Thank you very much.
Membership of the committee includes all directors of veterinary services,
stakeholders meeting. Everybody, animal technologists, animal scientists, issues and very topical issues of national and global
connect and development. Thank you for coming
opportunity to report to you that we have been having state in and then the state committee.
We must continue to move forward benefits there is with new modern ways, modern world that we find ourselves. We have decided to choose a team that will revolve around solutions going forward. We are not going to be left behind. We are not going to stay thinking of what losses there were, or there have been, or there will be in the pandemic. We must continue to live our life and begin to look at the positive ways towards doing that. That is what this continuing education course is going to do for us. We have lined an array of very wonderful resource persons that will go a long way into impacting all of us with the topics we have selected with them. And we believe that we are going to have an improvement over what we did last year.
Good morning, colleagues. It's another time of our Veterinary Council Continuing Education for 2023. And as we all know, the theme is National Prosperity, the Veterinarian at the Heart of Livestock Production and Food Security in Nigeria. This is in line with the President Tinubu's agenda. And as we all know, somebody just said recently, it is vet o'clock. So it is our time. And so there's a need for us as veterinarians to plug into the agenda of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that has necessitated the theme for our continuing education for this year. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone that has registered. Till date, we have over 1,500 registered yet. And we want to say thank you to all of them.
In line with the Council commitment to combat the issue of quackery within our profession, we are introducing 4 cutting-edge technology solutions, as we promised you. 1 is the veterinary seal. The second is the veterinary app. Third is the digitized veterinary practice license. And the fourth is geomapping of veterinary practice premises.
It is indeed my honor and privilege to formally launch the digitized National Veterinary Practice License, the veterinary app, the veterinary seal, and the geomapping of the veterinary practice premises to the glory of the Almighty and the benefit of mankind. By the power vested in my office, I now pronounce that henceforth all veterinary documents will be considered as authentic and legal with the fixing of the veterinary seal.
A lot has been achieved in the last 4 years by the VCM. The most fascinating one for me is digitalization. You see, now I'm able to view my profile, make payments, attend continuing education seminars from the comfort of wherever I am. At least for me, it was very easy to communicate and get a prompt response without a stress. Lately, I made a payment for my annual practicing license, update my qualifications, and even correct my name on the register within days through email and phone calls without actually traveling to Abuja. This is great actually. I hope that this will be sustained. I therefore appreciate, congratulate, and pray for the VC and board to excel and succeed. Thank you very much.
As part of 40th anniversary of the present Veterinary Council of Nigeria board members under the leadership of Her Majesty AIG Aisha Abakar Baju, I like to commend their efforts in transforming the Veterinary Council of Nigeria. This transformation has to do with making things easy, enhancing service delivery by embracing the global digital operating system, where one can, from his comfort zone, access and obtain any VCN services at will. So that is a stepping stone in the right direction. My prayers and expectation is that I wish them more collective and teamwork, as well as God guidance and protection in discharge of their service delivery. At the same time, I like to encourage them to motivate the younger ones so that they can see that the veterinary service provision doesn't only end at clinical and teaching aspect, but also research, production, and other non-clinical service delivery. Thank you. Good luck.
To extend my warm wishes to the Veterinary Council Board on its 4th year anniversary. Alongside celebrating this occasion, I would like to bring attention to a few significant developments made by the board. Firstly, the introduction of the veterinary seal, which signifies a great step towards enhancing credibility and professionalism in the veterinary field. Secondly, the introduction of the veterinary ID card provided to members, which serve as a tangible proof of their recognition by the council. And last but not least, the introduction of the downloadable Veterinary Council app. For me, this is an incredible advancement for the veterinary profession in Nigeria. Awesome, right? So once again, congratulations to the Veterinary Council Board for achieving 4 successful years of service. Here is to many more years of success and positive impact in the veterinary field. Bye.
This opportunity to cover the efforts of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria and ensuring that vet as a profession is taken to the next level. I want to first of all express my profound gratitude to the leadership of the council for the effort that they have made in production of ID card for our identity. It's a very, very good contribution as far as our profession is concerned.
Congratulations to the current council leadership. I'm most impressed actually about the digitalization of all our procedures, communication processes, all of the programs launched, all of the things that have been done that have gone to IT, in the sense that things were not like this before. There were other means of communication, regular means of communication, but now everything passes through information technology processes, and that means that we're catching up with the rest of the world and we're doing things at a fast pace. We're getting information, having our programs via meetings, meeting rooms, Zoom, and all of those things. It's new to some of us who've been practicing for a while, and we're enjoying it, and we're very grateful that this current council leadership has allowed information technology and digital processes to thrive in their tenure. We're grateful. We wish you all the very best, and we will continue to stay thankful. Cheers.
I want to use this medium to show appreciation to the Veterinary Council this time for the inauguration of the veterinary app and for their efforts in fighting quackery. I love the veterinary app because it enables you to see your status directly without contacting any middle person. So I love this so much. God bless the HESCO. God bless our profession. Thank you.
I have one striking reason why I thumb up this administration of the Veterinary Council. Earlier, before they took over, you recall how we battled the Pharmaceutical Council and how they tried to take over our drug and even the animal scientists, and they do all those takeover by use of police force, But you recall that since we now have a Veterinary Council president in the person of a police officer, fear has gripped all of them and they can no longer come to attack our things. They now run to their hidings. So my concern now is, after this president is gone, maybe finished at the fullness of time, and we don't have police officer president again, how will we cope with all these scavengers that come to attack our profession? So it gives me sleepless nights. So there's need for us to beg the incumbent president to extend her tenure to another 10 years so that we can be safe in the hand of this pharmaceutical association and in the hand of these animal scientists in area of veterinary activities. That is my concern. Congratulations and kudos to the Veterinary Council. Thank you so much.